YouTube, today we're trying a brand new team featuring the 2009 World Championship winning team. This is a recreation by Aaron on the 2009 World Champions. Really cool Empoleon team. Now, I was a very big casual. I did play, like I started my tournaments in 2009, and yeah, Empoleon won a World Championship. It's one of my favorite Pokemon because I absolutely love Piplup. And in fact, they're giving out a Roost Piplup, which actually sounds really awesome because Empoleon with Roost sounds incredible because it's such a bulky Pokemon. And I think it's pretty decent in this format. It's a Pokemon that can wall Scizor. Its typing is fantastic. Let's see if it can put in work in today's episode though, because I'm really excited. Of course, there are some different mechanics about this game that are different from Gen 4 when we played on the original Diamond Pearl. Self-Destruct and Explosion were absolutely crazy back then. They have the opponent's defense when the move was being used, so it did a lot more damage, but let's see if it still can work. Let's get started and play some games. All right, we have Togekiss, Gengar, the Garchomp, Heatran, Crobat, and Breloom. Crobat seems a little bit difficult. So does the Breloom. Breloom definitely looks like a scary Pokemon here. Oh, we need to be max speed to outspeed Crobat. So we are not outspeeding Crobat, unfortunately. Okay. That's a little bit awkward. Should be manageable, though, I feel like. What do I like here? I like Empoleon quite a bit. It actually does some pretty decent work against my opponent's team. I like Breloom. I like Metagross. I like Salamence a lot. And I don't really think I like Toxicroak that much. Snorlax can put in a ton of work too. I don't know what I really want to open up with this game one. I think it's like Empoleon Salamence. I really do like Empoleon here. I think Icy Wind's really solid against my opponent's team in general. So I do like that as an option. And I think I have Metagross in the back. It's good at revenge killing. And I want to say Snorlax because it just takes hits. I don't have Ice Beam on the Ludicolo, so I don't think it helps me that much. Yeah, I think I'd rather go with these four. A Toxicroak could be a consideration for Fake Out, but against a Garchomp, against Quick Guard, and yeah, a Gengar, I don't think that's really worth it. So let's see how this is going to go. We're going to see Heatran and Crobat lead, which is very interesting. Is this Sunny Day Crobat? If Sunny Day Crobat, I guess that could be cool. We lead our Empoleon here against the Crobat. I could Rain Dance right here. Don't know if that's really worth it. I could go for a Draco Meteor, which could be worth it here. I don't really like the idea of taking Earth Power, but I think it's okay for the most part. I could also just protect and fire off a Draco Meteor, or I could Rain Dance Surf. That's another play I could also opt to go for. The thing is, I don't remember if Crobat has Super Fang in this game. I think it does, right? So does Super Fang into Earth Power KO me? Probably does, but I don't exactly have a good switch in regardless. So I guess I will just probably go for a Protect, right? No, I think they would probably Tailwind. You know what? I think we go for the big Hydro Pump turn one. I think we go for the big Hydro Pump. Let's go for a Rain Dance 2 or a Draco Meteor. I like Rain Dance as a play. I do like Rain Dance here. Let's see. Because I would like to one-shot the Heatran if possible. If we could one-shot the Heatran without Salamence taking too much damage, that would be great. Crobat's still really annoying, but we'll see here. Gonna be Tailwind coming out. Yep, no surprise. Let's see if Heatran subs or Earth Powers right here. Gonna be a Earth Power. Yeah, okay. That's okay. Empoleon does take a lot of damage. Please land a pump. Special defense drop. Life Orb Heatran. Okay, that's why I was doing so much. I was about to say Empoleon's decently bulky. Hydro Pump connects. Nice. And this isn't Torrent boosted, but this is Rain boosted. So goodbye, Heatran. Very nice. Okay. So good Rain setup turn one. We are able to knock out the Heatran. That's a pretty nice get rid of for my Metagross. Let's see who's coming out. Could be Garchomp, but Garchomp's fine. It's going to be Ectoplasm to Gengar. Okay. Which I don't really mind too much here. If they want to pick up a KO, they have to go for Shadow Ball, which I think I'm okay with, like losing Empoleon at this point. So I think I kind of want to Icy Wind. Icy Wind Speed Control seems really tempting right here. Yeah, I really do like Icy Wind Speed Control right here. It breaks a Sash on either slot. Well, here's the thing. I don't think it's Sash Gengar. If it's probably Sash Breloom, but it could be Scarf Breloom, I guess, too. Maybe I just fire off another pump. I kind of feel like going for another pump. You know what? Let's just go for Draco Meteor Hydro Pump right here. I do need damage in the Gengar. I don't want it to Nasty Plot on me. Cross Poison doesn't do any damage because I'm a really bulky one. Underbulk, but I have a Conberry. Do I live this? I doubt it, though. Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, that's an okay trade. I'll definitely take that. So Empoleon goes down. I don't really mind that too much. I'm able to get a free Draco Meteor off in a Gengar. This is some pretty hefty damage to them, which is fantastic here. Yeah, that's some pretty good damage. I can go out into my Snorlax here. Cursed Body is a bit unfortunate because I would like to have double Draco Meteor that slot, but all right, we go Snorlax here. I guess I have to go for Earthquake with Snorlax, which isn't exactly ideal here, but I could also... Oh yeah, I can't go for Draco Meteor again. Dang. Not having the Draco Meteor is actually a little bit annoying, but yeah, we'll go for an Earthquake right here, and I guess we'll just Flamethrower the Crobat. We'll have a double up because we have a Citrus Berry on the with the Salamence, so this should be okay. I should be doing some pretty decent damage to whatever comes in if the Gengar slot. Cursed Body, of course, means that it doesn't have the Levitate, so I can actually hit it in this game. So Toxic coming out. Ooh, Toxic in the Lax. Interesting. I didn't know Crobat got Toxic in this game. Okay, makes sense though because the Toxic TM does exist. Hypnosis in the Salamence. Okay, calm down with your statuses. Is this Hex Gengar? Flamethrower gonna come out into the Crobat. Ooh, Flamethrower burn. That's what you get for the Cursed Body earlier. Perfectly good. Unless the Crobat has Facade for some reason, but that even then that shouldn't be doing that much. Okay. Goodbye, Gengar, which is really solid here. So eliminate the Gengar. Let's see who the last slot is. Probably Garchomp, I would imagine. I might want a Boom here. And I mean a Boom. I think Boom is pretty solid of a play. Let's see. Is it going to be who I think it is? Show me the... Oh, it's Togekiss. That is not what I expected. Okay. That's fine. You know what? I really don't think they're going to protect. Let's send them off with a big bang. I don't want to risk HP on Metagross, so I'm just going to protect Salamence and Boom. If they have double protect and they go for it, very smart to scout for it. But I mean, even if Togekiss protects, I'm assuming Crobat probably doesn't care protect if it's Toxic, Tailwind, Cross Poison. I would imagine Brave Bird's the last move, but hey, maybe it's not that set. So let's see. Of course, they can go for Air Slashes and flinch the heck out of my Snorlax. That's also a consideration. As long as I get the Custom Berry, I should be fine. Oh, they go for Gleam. Perfect. So they can't flinch me. Okay. I don't think the burn on Crobat matters then in this game, because like the damage they would have done was very minuscule. Crit Kiss maybe. Toxic in the Salamence. And Snorlax, thank you for your stay. Thank you for your stay. But you have to do the job. Eliminate the Togekiss and the Crobat, please. Ooh, we didn't knock out Togekiss. I guess that's just the difference between Explosion back in the day, because Explosion was just not... Or Self-Destruct. Self-Destruct and Explosion were absolutely insane back in the day with like how Gen 4 mechanics worked. We got on a Metagross, and this is a very safe win. Oh, not safe. I guess I could technically lose. I don't have an accurate move, right? My most accurate move is Meteor Mash / Rock Slide. Otherwise, I have to Explode, which would just lose me the game. Unless I get the double right here. I want to reveal Meteor Mash, I guess. Oh, wait. Metagross doesn't get Iron Head in this game, does it? Or wait, does it? I think it's a Move Tutor move. All right, let's see. Meteor Mash. Oh, it's Scarf Togekiss. Okay, that's actually really good information to keep for the upcoming. All right. So it's Scarf, Scope Lens, Kiss then. All right, that's good information to know. I wonder if I could just lead Snorlax the next turn, because the Crobat isn't a threatening damage dealer. So I think I could probably lead my Snorlax the next game. Like Snorlax seems really good against like a lot of their options like Gengar or like Heatran, because it's Life Orb Heatran, so I could just EQ and dish out a lot of damage. I'm Thick Fat, so I take a not really that much from like a Heat Wave Life Orb boosted, so I'm pretty okay with that. Same player, different team. Okay. Triple water types with Kang, Togekiss, and Rotom Heat. So this looks like a very setup oriented team. Do I have the best answers against setup? I have a Ludicolo, but the Kang Last Resort just threatens way too much damage. Snorlax can Boom, which is always nice. I actually really like Metagross lead. Metagross seems really solid lead wise. Maybe Metagross Lax. Because if they lead Togekiss, I can threaten like Double Edge into Meteor Mash turn 1. I actually really like that, yeah. I think that's the combination I want to go for. I want to bring Salamence, but I just don't know if it's good. I really like Toxicroak Ludicolo in the back. Oh, but I'm not... I do have Rain Dance on Ludicolo, I guess. Like, this game's really awkward because I feel like Ludicolo is necessary for the Giga Drain. Otherwise, like, my Gastrodon answer isn't amazing here. And I don't think I really like bringing the Empoleon here because it just doesn't really help out against, like, the strong setup users. A Gastrodon Rotom Heat is fine. Yeah, that's completely fine. I leave Metagross plus Snorlax right here. I could Boom if I really wanted to. If I really, really wanted to. You think they would Ice Beam double up the Metagross? I feel like it's Overheat or / Thunderbolt and maybe something else. I think I'm just going to double edge the Rotom right here and I'm just going to go Oh, I don't have... Oh, I thought I had Ments in the back. That's awkward. I guess I could Rock Slide in a Double Edge of Rotom. Getting rid of Rotom seems really good. The problem is not having Metagross. I feel like without Metagross, I just struggle a lot against the Kang. I might have to go hard Ludi, which is not ideal, but I think I have to make that play. I think I have to make that play. That's unfortunate. Okay. I forgot that I didn't... The one time Ments would be useful because it's a really good switch, but okay. Ludicolo comes in. Let's see what they do. A Discharge. Oh, this is Disquake. Okay. So I should take this okay. Oh, jeez, that did a lot. And they got the para? Unlucky. Okay, Double Edge comes out in a Rotom. Whew, that did some decent damage. Okay. Earth Power? Yeah, it's Earth Power. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. I can go for a Double Edge here into Rotom, and I'm going to go for a Fake Out also into Rotom. The para is really unfortunate because if I don't get this Fake Out off, I risk Snorlax getting paralyzed the next turn, but we got to go for it. This game is so unfair at times. Okay, Discharge, like para, full para. Don't you dare do it to my Lax. Don't you dare do it to my Lax. Double Edge gonna KO the Rotom. Our power might actually just KO my Lax. This is such a bad position. Come on, live the... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Can I win? Maybe with like multiple Rock Slide flinches. I probably need like Cross Chop. Togekiss comes out. Maybe we bring out Metagross. I don't know what kind of kiss this is. Maybe I could hope that it goes down to Scarf Meteor Mash. I don't know if it's going to be the same Scarf one we saw earlier, so I'm going to fake out the Gastrodon. I'm going to go for Meteor Mash here. All right, let's see. Fake out into the Gastro. It's Scarf, but they go for Air Slash. Okay. So Toxicroak does have a Sash, but the problem is what the last Pokemon is. If it's a Zumaro, maybe I could still win. This game drives me crazy. Drives me crazy at times. Discharge para, full para into Meteor Mash Miss. I mean, I think the game was done on the Discharge para realistically. Because if the Discharge para didn't happen, I'm pretty sure like I revenge KO'd. Okay, they keep changing teams. Umbreon, Togekiss, Breloom, Kangaskhan, Gengar, Garchomp. This is different from the first team, I'm pretty sure. Kang Breloom looks pretty bad for me to deal with. I guess I do have a Metagross. That isn't too bad. Metagross Salamence. It's not a bad lead. The thing I don't like about Metagross Salamence is I am very worried about how I deal with a few Pokemon specifically. Maybe I lead Metagross plus Empoleon. Double Steel doesn't actually seem that bad here. If they lead Garchomp, I could always just switch into Salamence for an Intimidate. Yeah, I think that's okay. So I'm gonna lead Salamence, have Salamence in the back. I like Empoleon as a lead. It seems pretty solid. This Ludicolo doesn't do anything in this matchup. I guess it's just Lax again. This Toxicroak, unfortunately, like, it does okay. There's a Togekiss and there's a, what's it called? An Umbreon. But if it's Scarf Togekiss, I can't tell if this is team is Scarf Togekiss. This is an absolutely okay lead though. Like, sure, I am double weak to Steel here, but, or double weak to the, Earthquake shouldn't KO either one of my Pokemon unless this is like Banded Garchomp. I'm okay with taking the damage, I think. I could also just go Immense if I really want to and play passive, especially since Togekiss might protect here. But the thing is, if I don't get rid of this Togekiss, I'm a little bit concerned about the future. So maybe my best play here is just to Meteor Mash the Togekiss and go hard into Salamence. But the thing is, what if they don't Earthquake? What if they just Swords Dance here? That's my big concern. So I think I'm going to go Immense here. I don't know if they're going to... Are they going to Earthquake or they're going to Swords Dance here? They have Swords Dance. They might go for it. That meant it was better for me to just stay in and go for Icy Wind, I think. Also, I can't tell if this is to support Togekiss or if this is going to be a... Yeah, it's Offensive Kiss again. Okay, so I should stay in and just click Icy Wind. All right. So I am able to eat back a Citrus Berry. It depends heavily on what this Garchomp set is, I think. That's what the game's coming down to. Okay, we hit the Meteor Mash this time, so we do KO the Togekiss. Beautiful. Nice, so Togekiss goes down. I don't have to worry about Scarf attacks anymore into a Swords Dance. Okay, yeah, it is Swords Dance. Concerning. absolutely concerning. Let's see who their next Pokemon is. If it's Breloom, this actually could be really, really terrible for me. If it's Breloom, it could be really terrible for me. If it's Kang, I could probably manage. It's Kang. Okay, perfect. So what are they going to do? They can't Earthquake themselves. I'm just going to go hard Empoleon and Protect. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, sure. I could stay in with Metagross and go for a swap into my... I could swap out my Salamence into Empoleon Meteor Mash, but I don't really like that position if they decide to EQ the next turn. I'm just going to Protect Salamence and see what they decide to go for. Fake Out going to come out into the Mence, and the Garchomp going to go for a Shadow Claw. That got a crit. Unfortunate. Okay. That's actually a really bad crit. That's a really bad crit. Okay. I'm going to Icy Wind here. I think go Snorlax. Why is it Shadow Claw sourced? Okay. I'm retreating my Mence here because then I can outspeed the Garchomp potentially at -1 speed and then go for Draco Meteor. Snorlax should be able to take an attack just fine. They go for Outrage. Okay. Okay, Snorlax lives. That's huge. Last Resort. Who are you targeting? Empoleon should live. Yep, perfect. Okay. So I'm able to get an Icy Wind off. That's some pretty big damage. The Garchomp being Outrage is actually really nice because it's locked into... Oh my... That did some damage. Yeah, it's a crit on you. Okay. This is actually a good position. Yeah, this is actually like a good position now. What are... Oh, Berry. I was about to say, like, what item are you? Okay, Snorlax is in Custom Berry range. We're just protecting a Self-Destruct here. These Pokemon don't usually carry Protect, especially since we saw Last Resort on Kang and the Garchomp's locked into Outrage. Thankfully, it went for Outrage. So, we will go for the Custom Berry here with Snorlax and protect the Empoleon. And Snorlax, once again, you are going to be our savior in this final game as Self-Destruct going to come out into my opponent and obliterate their team. Like, seriously, obliterate their team. Not the Kang, surprisingly. Jeez, that's a lot weaker than I remember. I thought that I just knocked out the Kang. It's still a really strong move, but I guess because like I'm used to the Choice Banded Self-Destruct damage from Banded Snorlax back in like 2017, 2018. Let's see here. I guess I just go Metagross because they don't have anything faster than Scarf Metagross. Breloom. Okay, perfect. So I'm not going to risk missing attacks here. We know it's Scarf on the Togekiss, so it can't be Scarf on the Breloom. I'm just going to click Earthquake right here. Just Earthquake so I don't miss the Kang slot. I go hard into my big Salamence for the Intimidate onto the Breloom as well, which is helpful. And yeah, they shouldn't be able to beat my Metagross with the combination of Salamence. They need like a big Spore Off into the Empoleon slot first. But we'll see if they even decide to do that. So Salamence comes in for the Intimidate. Okay, let's see. Shouldn't be anything crazy coming out here. Yep, Earthquake. Finish off the Kang. And yeah, I think that's a wrap. Because the Breloom Sash is broken. If it is Sash, I'm assuming it's Sash. Actually, we haven't seen a Sash on... Well, they keep switching teams, so I guess I can't really infer anything. Spore does come out into the Metagross, okay. Yeah, but that's completely fine. I just... Oh, it's Toxic Orb. Wait, if it's Toxic Orb, can that screw me over? I'm going to protect Salamence and go Empoleon, I think. No, I don't protect Salamence because protecting Salamence seems like a throw if it's like random sub coming out here or Swords Dance. So I'd rather just Flamethrower the Breloom. And I'm going to switch out an Empoleon. Just in case, because yes, I could burn Sleep Turns, but what happens if they like crit Mence with like a Rock Tomb or something, and then they can heal back all this damage on me, and then I'm locked in Earthquake? That seems really bad. So I'd rather just like reset for Meteor Mash later on. Yeah, so I think that's okay. I just knocked out the Breloom anyway. Perfect. Okay. Coming in clutch. Coming in clutch. Thankfully, Empoleon did survive. The Snorlax was able to get in a custom barrier range, and boom. And yeah, that was pretty much the picture. And Metagross actually hit the attacks this time. All right, we got Arcanine, Latios, Mamoswine, the Raikou, Scizor, and Ludicolo up here. This looks like a pretty tough matchup. Latios does a lot of damage to my team. And yeah, it's kind of hard for me to exactly bring the best counters here. Although what's really nice is my Metagross does a ton of work against them. So I really do like Metagross. I think Empoleon's really solid. The only problem is the Mamoswine is actually a little bit tricky for me. I do like Metagross though. Metagross is very solid here. Do I like Ludicolo? If I can get Rain up, it does some pretty solid damage. But otherwise, it is a liability most of the time because I think I could do like Metagross. I could do like Metagross Snorlax. I think is pretty solid here. I think for the most part. I have a Salamence in the back, and I really like Empoleon here. Because Empoleon just like is a good switch, I feel like, for like Dracos, which I think is really solid here. So I think I like that opening right here. Especially since I feel like Metagross does a good amount of damage to a lot of my opponent's potential lead options. And Salamence, I guess the only problem is Scizor leading here. I think Snorlax just is a good opener because it does a lot of damage to like Latios. I'm like really worried about a Latios lead. Like Latios Ludicolo with Fake Out could be like really scary here as a lead. And I think Snorlax and Metagross is a perfect lead for that. Because Meteor Mash really threatens to damage in the Latios. A Double Edge could threaten the Ludicolo, maybe even knock it out depending on like how bulky it is. Raikou plus Latios. Okay, that's fine. That's okay with me because I'm able to dish out a lot of damage on the Latios immediately, which seems really solid. Raikou's also potentially a pretty good target though. Like I would like a lot of damage into that slot as well, but I think just Meteor Mash the Latios is fine, and I think I'm just going to go for a Double Edge right away actually. I think I'm going to target down the Raikou slot because I do need damage on Raikou as well eventually. So let's just go straight for damage. Like really powerful attacks seem pretty good right here. Meteor Mash and the Latios will do a ton of damage. The Latios can do what? I don't think a double up knocks out Lax, and then maybe I could boom here, which would be pretty good. Especially, well, I guess what item that Raikou is going to be really important too, because if it specs Raikou, which is pretty common, it dishes out a lot of damage. If it screens Raikou, it's annoying, but shouldn't be the end of the world right here. Meteor Mash is going to come out into Latios. We do reveal our choice scarf. Good amount of damage. Boost is really nice. Okay, big boost. And Reflect going to come out. Okay, that's great. That's great. No damage on my Metagross is really nice. And a Tailwind. Perfect. A double up doesn't pick up a knockout onto me. And yeah, double edge should still be a 2k on Raikou. A little bit off. Okay, that's... I would have preferred a double. I would have been preferred to get a knockout there, but I think I should be able to go for a Meteor Mash and a Latios once again, and a double edge here into the Raikou as well. I just don't know. Does a double up knockout Lax? I feel like it doesn't, just because Snorlax has really good bulk. What? They misclick? There's no way that's not a misclick, right? Why would you ever? Oh, I know what happened. So when you use Reflect, the move, and like if you use your last move, it's like Reflect targets your side of the field. So when they clicked Thunderbolt, they accidentally targeted their own Latios. Unfortunate for them. I don't think Thunderbolt double up was knocking out Lax, but maybe with double edge recoil, we'll find out. Let's see. Double edge into the Raikou. Almost picks up a knockout. Thunderbolt would have been close. I think it might have picked up the knockout with the... It depends on the Raikou investment though. Since I'm assuming it screens, it does look bulky. I don't think it would have been able to live. But yeah, very unfortunate for them. Mamoswine's going to come out. Okay. This is Sash Mamo. I could boom right here. Like I could boom. I don't think I mind booming here. How many turns of Tailwind? This is turn 3. I could also go Empoleon, because I feel like Scarf Metagross is actually more valuable than Empoleon at this point of the game. Yeah, I think that's better. No. The game of misclicks. That was not what I wanted. What? Okay, they light screens. Is this Crash or did they EQ themselves? Yeah, that would have been perfect for a boom switch to Empoleon, I think. Oh, okay. They crit their own Raikou, which is funny because they're behind screens. Meteor Mash, can we please land first? Nice, okay. I still have a custom berry on Snorlax, right? Oh, I do KO anyway because I had the boost. All right. Not too bad. Empoleon would have been better, I think, in a boom, but I guess that means I don't have to worry about Ice Shard stuff. Arcanine comes out, okay. So I guess I just go Salamence and Protect here. I guess this worked out. It didn't work out exactly how I expected, but it did work out, sorta. We're just gonna go Salamence here and Protect. Yeah, just Salamence Protect seems really solid because then I could fire off another Draco Meteor. I get intimidated in Arcanine because if it's physical, that means Flare Blitz might not knock out my Empoleon. In fact, I might actually swap out my Empoleon just to go hard into Snorlax so I can I don't remember if Custard Berry only works at this HP range, or did I have to get attacked before? I'm pretty sure it works at for the HP range. They Flare Blitz my Salamence. Okay. Burn? No burn. Okay. So I should be able to just switch out Salamence, or nah, I just Draco Meteor realistically. Yeah. Or a Rain Dance. Actually, Rain Dance seems super safe here. Rain Dance plus Hydro Pump. Yeah, because I'm in Torrent. Let's get Empoleon to final KO. They're going to forfeit. I would have really loved a Rain Dance in the Surf. Okay, so we saw with Screens Raikou, Tailwind on the Latios. Perfectly okay. The game went pretty well. I think the Latios lead expected wise was really solid for me. I was able to dish out a lot of damage to them. They didn't really have much, I felt like. So yeah, it just ended up, I think, with the leads. And I was able to really get into a decent position there, I think, with my Metagross. Just dish out a lot of damage. Snorlax was able to do a good amount of chip. Let's see, who would I expect him to counter lead with this time around? Snorlax? I can see Snorlax lead this time. Snorlax lead doesn't seem that bad. Or not Snorlax, Arcanine. Arcanine lead doesn't seem that bad here. So if I expect that, maybe Empoleon lead this time around with... I still want to say it's like Empoleon plus Snorlax. It's either Empoleon Snorlax or Empoleon... I want Salamence in the back so I can switch into Earthquake. Yeah, I think this is okay. Empoleon plus Snorlax is okay here, yeah. I'm worried about them leading Arcanine and getting a Wisp off into my Metagross, because Metagross seems like a really good answer to Latios right now. I kind of wish I had a different item than Waconberry. I know Waconberry is an item I can understand. Against Raikou, it might be helpful here, but I would really like Leftovers or something, because Empoleon, I feel like, takes other attacks so well, stalling it out wise. But who knows, maybe Waconberry will be useful here. If the Raikou does lead again, this is actually still pretty good. I should be able to fire off an Icy Wind here, and who knows, because I guess Icy Wind only helps out my Salamence, but I don't even know if it's that worth it. I mean, let's just see. If they lead the same thing, which I kind of doubt, because I felt like their lead just like lost them a lot of momentum, I should be okay. But yeah, that Thunderbolt must have been tilting. They definitely just clicked into the Latios, and they definitely, I don't know, they probably mashed buttons there, I'd imagine. Raikou Scizor. Yep, they let something like Scizor. Okay, perfect. Empoleon's actually a really nice answer to Scizor. Back in 2013, I believe. It might have been 2012 too, but I remember 2013. There are a few HP Fire Empoleons for Scizor matchups. And yeah, this is actually pretty okay of a position. I should be able to go for like a Surf right away. I don't mind taking the damage in a Lax, and I might as well just go for the big double edge into Raikou, because if they don't get screens up, I probably knock out the Raikou with a double up. If they do get screens, they don't get much damage onto me, so I'm not really too worried about Scizor. With Flamethrower as well, they go for the Reflect. Okay, so let's see. They do Swords Dance here. Surf is still going to do a good amount of damage to the Scizor. I have Flamethrower on my Mence. I think I'll live Bullet Punch because of the fact I'm like a super bulky Mence. So Surf, yeah, really solid damage on the Scizor. And a double edge into the Raikou. Good damage. I do have... I wonder if Hydro Pump could KO. Actually, Hydro Pump looks like it KOs the Scizor. Ooh, it does. Do I want to stay in with Snorlax or not? Because one option I do have is just double edging the Raikou slot if Scizor protects here. I kind of like the Hydro Pump protect play, but if Scizor protects and Raikou gets light screen up, I'd rather take the knockout Raikou. I'd rather take the knockout Raikou. I think I'll risk my Snorlax here. They bullet punch my Empoleon. Okay, that's quad resisted. And I have Waconberry. Okay, I was talking bad about Waconberry. My bad. Waconberry is really good here. Should live easily. I would have even lived without the Waconberry, I guess. And I would have been in torrent range. I missed the Hydro Pump, unfortunate. But I am able to pick up the knockdown of Raikou at least. Yeah, that's not too bad a trade-off, I suppose. I would have really liked to get the KO on Scizor with Hydro Pump, but it's a okay sacrifice, I suppose. We also have Metagross, and the Scizor still really weakened. Do I want to boom? Latios comes out. Okay. Do you even KO Empoleon unless you Draco Meteor here? No shot. They can knock out Snorlax 100% here with an attack. Maybe they have Thunderbolt on the Latios. No, they have Tailwind. So I don't think they're Thunderbolt. I'm just going to Surf Protect. I think you have to Draco my Empoleon in order to pick up the knockout. Or you need at least like Energy Ball or something like that. So I'll just protect Snorlax here. A Psychic into Snorlax. Interesting choice. Don't tell me you're a fighting move. X Scizor. That's not going to KO. Yeah, that's a crit, isn't it? No crit. Wow. I guess I underestimated that based on the bullet punch damage, but this is torrent boosted surf, so this is actually a good amount. KOs the Scizor. Empoleon clutching it out here. Yes, I absolutely love to see Empoleon clutching it out here. Okay. Now let's see who is revealed as the next opponent or next Pokemon. Mamoswine. Metagross looks really good. Yeah, Metagross looks really solid in this end game. I think I'm gonna boom. They're 100% earthquaking here. I guess this could be still a tricky position. I'm gonna protect and I'm gonna boom. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is Oblivious Mamoswine, so Earthquake plus Psychic knocks me out. Oh, it's Scarf Mamoswine. Okay. Good to know. Oh, that means they lose. Oh, wait. Salamence looks like a really good endgame then. Magic Custody could activate in between. That'd be so nice. Psychic gonna come out. Yeah, Snorlax goes down. I could still very easily lose this, actually. Oh, I think okay. I think the way I win this, because I'm trying to think, if I go Metagross, I don't KO either of these Pokemon right here. I think with the Reflect up. So what I think I do, actually... I guess it depends on how many turns of Reflect have been. 1, 2... Raikou went down. Turn 3, turn 4. Yeah, I think there's like way too many turns of Reflect to stall out. So I think what I do is I actually go for the double protect, and this should be Draco Meteor. So what I'm thinking is they Draco Meteor my Metagross. I survive, and then afterward, I am relying on them missing a crit coming up. So I go Metagross here to absorb the Draco Meteor. I get the double protect. It really shouldn't matter. Like, I just had no other thing that I can really go for. Let's see. I need you not to crit my Metagross because I need to go for the Draco Meteor into Latios the next. Yeah, perfect. Okay. I'd imagine it's Draco Meteor, Psychic Ice Beam, protect. Okay, perfect. So Metagross goes down, takes it, but the Latios is now at -2, and unless it's like White Herb, which I guess will reveal in this, but it really shouldn't be. Perfect. Okay. Salamence comes in. We should live a Draco Meteor because we're max HP at... We're max HP plus we have HP investment. Actually, that's the same thing. Well, we're at full HP and we have max HP investment. And we can go for a Hydro Pump here and a Draco Meteor. Now, there are a few ways I can lose this. A, Draco Meteor crit. B, I miss Draco Meteor. But otherwise, I think this gave me the most odds of winning here. So, the Earthquake. I mean, it really doesn't change much. But let's see. Latios, what are you doing? What are you doing, Latios? Because you're what we're eyeing on right here. Draco Meteor, okay. Come on, Salamence, you should live this. It's not Specs. It's not Life Orb. Easy. I actually did a bit more than I thought. I thought I would be at the 40 HP mark, but okay. Okay. Salamence? You have one job. You have one job. You have 2 jobs now. Dodge the Draco Meteor. Dodge the Draco Meteor. And then hit yours. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh, they forfeited because... I mean, I would have been fine with going into game 3. Let's see. Like, I would count that as a lot. I mean, technically, it's Pokemon at the end of the day, right? We would technically play it. Like, that just always happens, so... Like, I wouldn't feel too bad about that because I was like that game plan. It was still very risky at the end of the day because I had to like dodge crit on Metagross. I had to dodge crit on Salamence, and then I had to hit Draco Meteor. So it wasn't like the most flawless game plan. I think it gave me the best odds because I'm pretty sure like otherwise I would rely on a crit with Metagross or does Explosion KO Latios there. Like, I think those were the only things I was risking. We'll go into this game 3. Because that's technically what it is. All right. I like Empoleon lead again. I'm actually surprised they let Scizor. I thought it was going to be Arcanine 100% here, but okay. So what did I lead in game 1? I let Metagross Snorlax. Okay, that explains why. I kind of just like the same lead. Damage-wise, it does really good, and I can't really see a lead that gets them too much momentum otherwise. Like, if they lead Arcanine, Raikou doesn't change anything. Raikou's probably the scariest lead here. The Latios doesn't accomplish much. Yeah, I think this is okay for the most part. I like the Metagross Salamence in the back, I'm pretty sure. Ludicolo, yeah, doesn't do anything. Toxicroak, unfortunately, just doesn't seem like that strong against my opponent's team. So let's see how we're gonna do, because I felt like we got some pretty good plays, but it just didn't end up working out. We're gonna see Arcanine Scizor. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfectly fine. I can go Salamence and I can just draw off a Surf. Do I want to go for Surf? I kind of want to Hydro Pump. Go for the pump into this could be Willow, but I think this is Snarl here most likely. I think I just always go Salamence here for the Snorlax slot. The question is what I do with the Empoleon slot. I feel like Surf is probably okay. I kind of want to go for a pump into Scizor just to put it in Flamethrower range, and I don't want to Surf my own Salamence. Actually, if I go on the logic that they're going to Snarl, it's better Surf, right? Because if I Surf, that means Salamence is in... I'm not doing that much damage to my own mens. I guess what I like about Hydro Pump is that I like, even if Salamence goes to -2, I should still always KO the Scizor with a Flamethrower afterwards. So I think that's what I like about my plan here, but this can easily backfire. So Snorlax gonna retreat. If they made a double in a Lottie, that would have been super scary too. Like if they made a double in this Latios, that would have been terrifying. Let's see. They could still do it. They could switch out the Arcanine into Lottie. Okay, it's Helping Hand. Is this Helping Hand X Scizor? Because that's a perfect turn 1. Yeah, that's a perfect... Oh, no. X Scizor and Empoleon. Interesting. Did they expect Empoleon to switch? I had no reason to really switch the Empoleon. Okay, big Hydro Pump. I'll definitely take it. Yeah, good damage. I kind of like Rain Dance here. And I like Icy Wind. Yeah, that seems really solid. I like the Rain Dance in Icy Wind because it covers for like any Latios switch, whether the Scizor wants to switch out, whether the Arcanine wants to switch out. Although Arcanine switch is really risky, I feel like, because I can Draco Meteor that slot. It's not a terrible play if I go for the Draco Meteor. I think Rain Dance is good here because I like the Scizor so weakened that Flamethrower will always get the KO onto Scizor at this point. So I really don't need Flamethrower much for the rest of the game. So I might as well just go for Rain Dance just to boost up my Empoleon and make it even scarier for the Raikou, I suppose. I could Flamethrower and Icy Wind too to Scizor slot, which isn't a bad play, but I'm really expecting never to sack your Scizor here. If they Swords Dance right here as the last ditch, they're like, oh, you can take my Scizor. I'll Swords Dance in case. That would be a really aggressive play, but it would definitely be super solid for them. They do switch out this slot into Mamoswine. Okay, I was gonna Surf that slot, but all right. The Protect from the Scizor. We Rain Dance here with our Salamence. If we went for like a high... I guess they were relying on Hydro Pump miss into that slot. Okay. I do Icy Wind. I think next turn I just Protect Surf. Do I Protect Surf? I think I do. Bullet Punch is not going to KO my Empoleon into Earthquake. Earthquake looks like it could KO, but I think my always play here is just to Surf Protect, because even if they lock themselves into Earthquake, I think then I just go hard into... Ooh, Ludicolo. Last reveal here. Not Lottie. Okay, I thought it was Lottie, and that would have been a crazy play. So what is this? Is this going to be Crash in a Salamence? Is he Earthquaking? Oh, you do Earthquake. Okay, good play on their part. I did set up their Ludicolo, which is not good for me, actually. Oh, they KO'd me. That's not ideal. Okay. That is not ideal. Oh, that went really bad. I thought I lived the Earthquake and I thought I could got Surf off. We gotta go Metagross. I mean, I assume this is Mamoswine switching out into Arcanine and Ice Beam. That's like what I would bet here. I'm gonna Double Edge go into Jeez, that actually messed up my plan so much. That was a well executed a switch there. I thought about Latios, but I thought like you couldn't KO me unless you went for like Earthquake X Scizor. But the thing is, Scizor probably didn't live the Earthquake. Yeah, I guess I should have just went for Flamethrower and like Icy Wind or Flamethrower Pump. I guess it didn't change much, but setting up the Rain Dance is kind of huge here. Well, it might work out for me because now they have like this... Wait, did they stay in? Oh, I was about to say. Wait. Oh, yeah, because I Icy Wind. Okay. Yeah, so Arcanine does come out. No surprise. I need Ice Beam not to put me in Earthquake range. Ooh. Oh, they Grass Knot. That's okay. Yeah, I don't take too much. Double it should KO the Ludicolo, I think, with the chip. Why did you miss the knockout barely, Starlax? Oh. That's really not good. That's really not good. Oh, that's really bad that that actually lived. I felt like, yeah, Arcanine switch is gonna make sense. Just don't. Just KO here, then force into Mamoswine, I suppose. But yeah, that actually makes it really bad. I'm gonna go into Salamence here on, I think this is Helping Hand Pump. I just don't know into which slot. Could be Helping Hand Grass Knot too. We'll see. It is Helping Hand, no surprise. If it's into Salamence, at least I get healing back. Snorlax gonna protect here. And you're gonna go for Hydro Pump. Okay, into Lax. Wait, did I just protect my ments? No, I just got in my ments. Oh, wait, is this not Ice Beam Ludicolo? I don't know, I feel like you always have Ice Beam on Ludicolo. I think I just protect ments and I think I EQ. I could go for a Hydro Pump dodge here, although I was kind of surprised I didn't go for Helping Hand Grass Knot, but I guess that makes sense because I could have went into ments in that slot. I think I just always EQ here. I think either way, I don't really want to risk it, and I don't want to Draco Meteor lower my attack, so protect the Salamence here. Let's see. No, they Grass Knot this time. Dang it, I could have went into Metagross, but I didn't want to risk it. All right, what am I doing here? Mamoswine? I mean, Metagross. I guess I got to get a double. I got to get a double in order to have a shot of winning. I got to get a double with Ments. Even with a double with Ments, I don't even know if I can win. Mamoswine going to come in. Metagross going to come out. I have to... Does Explosion KO Mamoswine is my question here, because I feel like my only shot is to explode on the Mamoswine. But the thing is, I don't think I KO. No, I think I do have to protect and just Meteor Mash. Yeah. All right, I need a double or I need a Crash Miss. They got it technically gain 2. They got it gain 2. Come on. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Was it not Scarf Mamoswine? Oh, we speed tie, don't we? Did we just speed tie for... Okay. That's just so weird. Flareblit's gonna come out into Metagross. I survived because I did intimidate the Arcanine. Okay, this might be a win then. This might be a win then. Scizor comes out. Am I just crazy? I'm pretty sure it was Scarf Mamoswine. It outsped the Latios, but then my Metagross outsped. Flamethrower just mashed the Arcanine for chip. They're gonna protect, which is okay. I could have doubled up the Arcanine, but I think if they Swords Dance aggressive read, I lose the game. So I think I always have to Flamethrower. Okay, damage on Arcanine's nice. I'm guessing this is Flare Blitz. Snarl doesn't make sense. Yeah, Flare Blitz into Metagross. Okay. So the problem is Arcanine could still theoretically beat me, but they have to take... Well, I have a Citrus Berry. The Arcanine's intimidated. The Arcanine reveals its Citrus Berry. This should be Helping Hand Bullet Punch. Yeah, this should be Helping Hand Bullet Punch. I probably should have Draco Meteor then, I suppose. The Scizor Protect was really obvious, but I really just couldn't risk, I think, the Sword Stance there on the Scizor. But I think this means they just get a free Helping Hand Bullet Punch right here. Like, I would always just Helping Hand Bullet Punch because your Arcanine's not going to do anything to Mence. They didn't Helping Hand. Were they Snarling? Because I felt like they had to get the most damage possible, but I guess maybe it's because they aren't sure about how much Draco Meteor's doing, so Scizor is going down here. Wait, we saw Flare Blitz. We saw Helping Hand. Oh, I guess it doesn't have Snarl. Wait, but why would you not Helping Hand in that situation then? No, you should always still Helping Hand Bullet Punch. Like, you could go for Helping Hand Bullet Punch crit too. Okay, that one is a bit strange there. I think we just had a random speed tie at the end of the day between our my Metagross and the thing. I guess it's just to outspeed the Raikou and then you invest the Rust in bulk. I guess that kind of makes sense because you don't need max speed. Well, I would have like a lot of speed on Mamoswine to outspeed Crobat, but I guess I think Adamant max speed Mamoswine hits 132 speed stat and that doesn't outspeed the what's it called, the Crobat. So yeah, but good game. Good games. Oh, I don't even know what to say about that. That was just, I can't believe. Like game one, I think was pretty solid. We had a good game plan. Game two, I risked a few stuff, but I felt like I kind of got like a bit bad positioning wise. I could have probably got a bit more aggressive, like Hydro Pump the would have been a nice play. I really wanted to ice him in because I wanted to catch a Latios. I guess in that case, Latios isn't going to come in. I guess I was a little bit scared of like Raikou coming in, but yeah, that didn't work out. I could have probably made a few aggressive plays in that. And then game three, I felt like I had an okay position, but the thing is, I guess the rain dance just didn't make sense there. The rain dance really just ended up hurting me because that Ludicolo ended up being way more threatening than I thought it was going to be. And who knows, it might not have had Ice Beam. Maybe it was rain dance itself. And I could have just been like risking like my Snorlax for no good reason for the most part. So, and that is the show. Empoleon did some work here and there. Was pretty impressed. Still got some booms, although they weren't really as powerful as they were back in the day, because man, the old Explosion and Self-Destruct, they were absolutely insane. It was really broken and a really big game change that was definitely needed. But if you did enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. Let me know what you thought about the team, and make sure in the description down below you could go check out the pace spin of the team as always. And if you want to check out more content such as my other BDSP content, you can go check that out. Series 12 content will be starting on this channel, which is the official VGC rule set, which will be starting on February. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Have a great day, people, and until we back again, I'll catch y'all later.